So let's talk about this 15-pound weight loss journey. Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Lala. It is your girl Latisha Monet coming at you with another very exciting video. So this one is going to be focusing more on my weight loss. I have lost a couple of pounds during this quarantine. I have been trying really hard to stay consistent, which is the main thing. And I want to give you some tips and tricks in what I have been using to be able to lose this 15 pounds within, I want to say, it's been about 3 weeks. Yeah, this 15 pounds took about 3 weeks. So if you need to lose a little bit of weight, or if you're just curious, then just continue to watch. But other than that, let's get into the video. All right, guys. So first and foremost, I want to start off by saying this has been a journey. I have been furloughed from my job and quarantined for about about a month now, a little bit over a month. So about 5 weeks. But I have started to get more consistent with trying to lose weight and also just eating healthier within like the last 3 weeks, okay? So I will tell you that my progress did not happen overnight. It did take 3 weeks to be able to lose that weight. And to be honest with you, it was a journey. It was not easy at all. It required a lot of consistency. So that's tip number one. You have to stay and maintain being consistent with this, what I'm doing, and even just any weight loss program in general. So if that's keto, if that's, paleo, whatever, you have to maintain consistency, just to be honest with you. There's no special pill. There is nothing you can do other than just trying to stay consistent. So for me personally, this is what I was doing. So usually I was losing a little bit of weight, but it was very slow, and I was just walking around 2 miles a day. So over the last 3 weeks, I have amped it up, and I now walk/jog. Like I'll like do a variation. So I'll like jog for a little bit, walk very fast a little bit, jog for a little bit, walk very slow for a little bit. So it's kind of confusing my body. And I have upped the mileage as well. So I now do around 3 to 5 miles a day. And I walk outside. So as you're aware, quarantine is still in full effect. But for Texas, the parks are open. They're not very full, which is perfect, honestly. And of course, I wear a mask when I'm working out. And I will do the 3 to 5 miles. And yeah, so I'm averaging around 20 miles a week. So that is my goal every week. Some weeks I do 19, some weeks I do 23. So, but within these 3 weeks that it took me to lose this weight, it was always averaging around 20 miles. So exercise definitely was a key factor. Part 2. I am starting to count calories. So there is this app entitled MyfitnessPal. This is what I utilize. So I try to keep my calories around 1,600. I vary a little, 1,600 to 1,700 a day. So I count everything. So from my morning coffee to what I eat for lunch to desserts, I count every little calorie that I put into my body, and I try to keep it ranged between 1,600 and 1,700. Calorie counting seems to work the best for me. I have tried other diets. I have tried keto, and it was too restrictive. I tried just low carb, like Atkins lifestyle, and I also didn't like it. I am a person who likes to eat what I want, but in moderation. So from that 1,600 to 1,700 calories that I eat a day, yes, I will sometimes eat a salad with it, but I also will go, if I'm craving Wendy's, and go get, a burger. As long as it fits within that calorie goal, I have noticed that it really doesn't matter what I eat as long as I maintain it being through that 1,600 to 1,700 calorie frame. So for me, that works a little bit better because sometimes I'm craving a salad, but sometimes I'm craving a burger. And as long as I keep my calorie deficiency like within that window, I still lose weight consistently. So you can go to the MyFitnessPal app, download it, and it will actually tell you, how many calories you're supposed to eat a day. Right now, I have it set to lose the 2 pounds a week, which is where it gave me the 1,600 to 1,700 calories. However, I will say that I am losing more weight with that goal. I have no idea why. Maybe because of the amount of, exercise that I do, but it's perfect. Another thing about the exercise is with the MyFitnessPal app, it also does calculate, because I have a Apple Watch. And so I, monitor my exercise, and it will automatically calculate it back into the MyFitnessPal app. So for example, if I usually on my workouts, I burn 600 to 700 calories. So it will give me another 600 to 700 calories to eat a day. I do not re-eat the calories that I burned. So for me, I think that's where I see the additional weight loss. So 3, water intake. So to be honest with you, before this, I was never the best at water intake. I was better than I was before. I drink probably 2 to 3 bottles of water a day, which isn't horrible. It isn't horrible. But I have also significantly increased my water intake. I drink now probably either somewhere between a half a gallon to a gallon a day, more so leaning towards the gallon side. So my water intake has increased significantly. And I will tell you tricks on that that have just made it easier for me. So, for example, I have a full pack of water in my car. So whenever I go places, if I'm thirsty, I used to just stop and be like, oh, let me get a Diet Coke, or oh, let me get this. But because I now have a full case of water in my car, it's easier for me to just reach back and grab a bottle of water, because I like room temperature water anyway. So that's easier. I also keep water bottles in my room now. So what used to be a walk to the kitchen to grab a soda, it is now, there's 3 water bottles, on the floor, fully full, and I just grab one of those. So it's like tricking myself, to drink more water. So if you increase your water intake, I can pretty much guarantee, you're probably going to lose some type of weight. I'm going to be honest with you too. I like a lenient diet style or lifestyle style. So I still do drink soda. And I am pretty sure if I cut soda, because I only drink diet soda, I don't really drink regular soda. But I'm pretty sure if I cut diet soda as well, I'd probably lose even more weight. But it's not something that I know that I can do and maintain forever. And I try to do small steps so I don't feel like my lifestyle is a complete shock to me now. Within the first 2 weeks, this is where I lost 11.3 pounds. So majority of the weight loss did happen within my first 2 weeks. That 3rd week, I started to see weight loss still, but it was, not as much. And when I say not as much is, I mean that the first couple of weeks I was dropping whole pounds. I wake up and I'd be 2 pounds different. That 3rd week is when I started to see more just a couple 0.3 pounds, or you know what I mean? And it wasn't as significant. And I wanted to kind of speed up the process. But I was already, before I show you what I used for that, I will say that you need to be already in a schedule of being consistent with your weight loss and your exercise before you even purchase this or look into purchasing a product like this, because these do not work just on their own. And I feel like that's what a lot of people think, that because of the name, they think, oh well, I'll be able to just use this and not have to change my lifestyle at all. No, not at all. This just kind of helped increase the weight loss in the 3rd week, which is how I got to a little bit over this 14-15 pound mark. The product I found this on Amazon. I think it was pretty relatively cheap, and this is the Burn XT fat burner. Okay, so once again, guys, the things with these fat burners are they are not a miracle pill. You have to be putting in the work already in order to see a significant difference with this. This just kind of helped push me over the little, it wasn't really a plateau, but to me it was a plateau, the little plateau area that I was at. So I only take one of these a day. I was reading and a lot of people take 2, but for me, 1 is enough. I take this before I work out, so I have kind of substituted my my pre-workout with this because it does give me a lot of energy. And you know, it has helped me lose, you know, the remainder of this little 14, 15 pounds that I have been aiming for the month of, that was my goal for the month of April. So I do like this product, but do not rely just specifically on this. This is when you're already consistent. So all of these things combined is kind of how I lost the weight. Once again, it was a lifestyle change because now I work out a lot more. I'm way more active. Even just, you know, also having this, you know, Apple Watch has helped a lot because as you're aware with the Apple Watch, it will tell you like, oh, you've been sitting too long, you need to stand. And what I used to ignore is when it would tell me like, oh, you need to stand up. And before I just be like, whatever, and just mute the notification and continue on about my life. Now I immediately get up and try to walk around 1,000 steps every time it tells me that I need to stand. So I am doing about 16, no, actually more than that, around 17 to 1,800 steps a day. Because I do take those little notifications into effect. And I also try to, you know, close all of my rings. So if you're not aware what the rings are, there is a move goal. There is a stand goal, LC. And then also there is, you know, a workout goal. So I try to close all of my rings every day, and this helps keep me really accountable. So combining all of that is how I was able to lose this weight so quickly. But once again, guys, consistency, consistency, consistency. This is not one day to the next type thing. This is little changes that have helped make me happier for one, more energetic for two, and then finally leaner. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this, then make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you want more information about this weight loss journey, because obviously I am not done. I have new goals for May. It is a completely different month. Then let me know. I would be happy to start filming more like vlog style, showing you what my day-to-day would be if you would be interested in that. So you can kind of see, you know, not so much a sit down, but more along the lines of doing it with me. If you want videos like that, then definitely let me know. But other than that, see you next time, guys.